Hello, I wanted to give a quick update on some order fulfillment changes. Well, not changes, just fixes. If you remember in the other video, we had this order here that was a test order being shipped to California, and it had some ammunition on it, and it was allowing you to choose the ammunition along with the firearm to be placed in the same package because the system considered if it required an FFL, then it considered it a firearm. I've changed that. So now you notice if you select the ammo, you cannot select the firearm. You can select other stuff. Okay. And then if you select the firearm, you cannot select anything else. If there was other firearms on here, you could select them, but there's not. Also, this wasn't showing up. I had evidently I had disabled it while I was doing some testing. Forgot to put it back, but I'll briefly go over it real quick. If you're using the A&D book, and this is an order that you're shipping from your store, then by rule you should already have this gun in your logbook. And if you want to record the disposition from here, you can. What you have to do is you have to type the serial number, and I'm going to type in just a bunk serial number, and I'm going to show you what happens when you type in a wrong one. Blah, blah, blah. And you check this box to tell the system you want to make an entry into your logbook as a disposition for this serial number. Well, it will check your logbook, and if there isn't that serial number in there, it'll tell you. Cannot be found, therefore disposition cannot be entered. That should be a big giant red flag. Bells and whistles and horns and stuff should be going off because you're shipping a gun that you haven't entered an acquisition for. Okay, I do happen to know that I have a firearm with the serial number IJ20, and you check it and it checks and it comes back valid, then you're good. Now click this and it'll give you more information. So it'll tell you, all about it. But basically, the acquisition does not get put into your book until you print a label. That way you can, go back and change or whatever. But once the label's printed, it's in there. So any changes made to your book would have to be logged as a change because, it's just like you went into your book and wrote it in with a pen on your actual book. So before you ship it, after you've printed the label and you put it in a box, if they call you up and say, I want to cancel or whatever, however you handle those situations is up to you. You can tell them no, no refunds, whatever, and it's already shipped, whatever you want to do. But if you honor the refund or you honor the return or the cancellation of the order, you'll have to go back and manually edit your logbook. And it gives you some instructions on what to do. Like, if you decide to allow to be canceled before they ship, you'll need to manually enter the correction. And since the system will not allow required fields to be empty, just put something like order canceled wherever it says, hey, you need a value here. Just put order canceled, and that'll satisfy that, and it'll let you know, this is why this took place. Again, the proper things still get chosen up here. If I choose the ammo, notice that if I deselect this goes away. If you want to reselect it, you got to go this way. That way it won't accidentally enter a disposition if you unselect that. So if you put something there and then you deselect it, it just clears that out. So there's the update on order fulfillment in terms of packages and ammunition going to states that require an FFL. If you're shipping to a state that does not require an FFL, this needs to be filled out. But notice here there's ammo, and I can choose the ammo and I can choose anything else, but I cannot choose the firearms. This all kind of works the same way. Can't choose anything when I choose the firearm. So there you go. All right, that'll wrap it up for this quick update. Thank you.